Look, it may sound simple, but the key to good grilling is good meat, and the key to good meat is good farming. Here to tell us about the cover crop farming is Jeff Razavir, the owner of Cover Crop Ranch. Good morning, Jeff. Thank you so much for joining us.
Keenan, thank you for having me this morning.
What is cover crop farming?
What we do with cover crops is during the fallow period after we produce our traditional grains of corn and soybeans, we plant another set of diverse plant species to stimulate the biology to make nutrients available naturally.
Okay, now for someone who's I'm a city guy, so you're saying that you farm or you plant crops, and that after those crops are harvested, rather than just let the land sit there, you plant something else.
Correct. So we plant these in September and October, and then either by grazing or by harvesting and putting in forage, we will harvest them in the spring before the following grain crop, and we produce our nutrients naturally, and then we also biofilter our water and get clean water discharged from the farms.
Now, what does that do?
Biofiltration is a methodology where the biology itself aggregates the soil so that the nutrients hold, and when water passes through, it passes through tap water clean.
Okay. Now, when you do that, you're a farmer, but I see a bunch of meat here. So explain to me what the farming techniques do and how that actually impacts the type of meat you guys have.
Well, my wife's my real blessing. She was telling me a few years ago, as each cycle of meat was coming into this process, she said, Jeff, this meat is getting tremendously better. And I thought about it more and more, and it's really the nutrition. As the same variables that are being used to make the nutrients available naturally for the soil is also making the meat more nutritious. And the taste that you'll taste is nutrient density.
And so what is the difference in the taste? I mean, is it sharper, more flavorful? What types of difference would folks at home notice if they tried this?
Flavor. The nutrients do give you a higher flavorability, and we are working on a metric to prove. We are very confident we have the most nutritious meat in the United States today. I'm very sure of that.
Okay, and we talk about farming, and we don't think of Detroit as a place where traditionally we have farmers. There's some urban farming, but you're a Detroit guy.
I love Detroit. Yes, I live 10 minutes from here. Love the city of Detroit. I have farms in Ohio and Michigan, and so I go, like yesterday I was farming in Ohio, tomorrow I'll be farming some in Michigan, but yeah, I'm a Detroit man. Love the city.
And how did you get into farming?
I grew up on a family farm in Ohio.
Okay, and what brought you to Metro Detroit, and what did you do before you founded Cover Crop Ranch?
I've been a school teacher at one time. I own a seed company, Center Seeds as well, and my wonderful wife Julie brought me to Detroit.
Okay, and so what are you cooking up here for us this morning?
I've got forage-fed traditional heritage pork. I've got mangalistas and red wattle. I've got some bacon. I got some sausage and brats. The neat thing about the forage is not only do we have a heritage breed of pork, but they're fed a fermented forage. This is 15 different plant species that are fermented to accentuate the flavor.
Now, a heritage pork, what does that mean?
That is a traditional pig that is the traditional genetic from thousands of years ago. And red wattle and mangalisa would be two of your traditional pigs.
Right, so not the types of pigs or type of animals that have been cultivated by industry for mass production.
Correct.
This is what your grandparents and, folks might have had 100 years ago, 200, 300 years ago.
Absolutely, it's the original genetics.
All right, and is that what this is as well?
Yeah, we have our beef, we have some hamburger, we have bacon, we have sausage, and we have brats, and then we also have a line of snack food, and that's a sausage that we have, a beef sausage.
And something, one of the complaints or one of the concerns when people say, I'm going to eat better, whether it's organic or something, it's like, can I afford it? Is this affordable? Where can people find this?
Yeah, well, I'm with Fairway Packaging and Distributing, and a number of restaurants have been carrying it as a specialty. And ask your favorite restaurant to consider contacting Fairway to carry it as a specialty. Price-wise, we're cheaper than organic, we're cheaper than grass-fed, but we're a little more expensive than chemical industrial.
Okay, that's a wonderful fit. Can I try something here before we go?
I would be honored if you would.
All right, I'm going to try one of these. Looks like it's very good.
Well, thank you
very
much.
good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Keenan. Thank you for having me this morning.
All right, and we're going to be back with another check of news, weather, and traffic coming up right after this.